10 pips a day is all we need. I'm telling you, it's all we need. We don't need 100 pips, 50 pips, all that stuff. Look, if we get it, it's cool. But 10 pips a day, if you can master how to get 10 pips a day, 75 to 80% of the time, not even every single time, 75% of the time, that is all we need. There's a few things we need to remember though. Pick a currency pair that moves, the time of the day, the strength of that currency, and there's a few more things, just a couple more things, and I'm gonna show you right after this. You don't wanna miss this because you know I'm gonna lace you up right after this.
Like a pro, yeah, I'm trading like a pro, like a pro, taking profit like a pro, time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro. We getting paid, huh? Stacking that money from the trades, huh? We getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like a pro.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, you know, representing Team Take Profits, and it is a beautiful feeling when you can just open up the computer and on a Sunday and just say, let me see what we working with today. It is a beautiful feeling when you can just spend time with the family, everybody go off on their own, everybody go to bed, and you can just sit back and open the computer up and say, man, I see where the momentum is in this market. I can get about 10, 12 pips out of this. You know what I mean? No big deal. It's a beautiful feeling when you not open up the computer and scrambling and, oh, what is this doing? Oh man, I'm telling you, this is what I teach. This is what I've tried to make this as simple as possible because it's too complicated. So many people make this complicated. And every time I make something, simple, it works out for me. So I said, well, let me spend years and years, basically 6 years at this point, trying to master this and make this as simple as possible. And I'm about to open up the charts and I'm about to show you how to find these momentum trades. Okay, now, like I said, first thing is you gotta pick a currency pair that actually moves. Okay, I mean, true enough, every currency pair moves, right? But you want something that moves faster. You don't want to be sitting for 8 hours, probably not 8, but 6 hours, 4 hours trying to catch 10, 12 pips. Like, come on, man. We got better things to do with our time, okay? More people to help, spend time with the family. We don't got time for that, looking at paint dry on the wall on these Forex charts, all right? That's what it's like. So we want to find a currency pair. So me is pick the GBP pairs. You can pick Euro AUD. Euro AUD is probably the slowest one. Euro GBP is super slow, but it's super predictable. So, pick GBP. USD JPY is going to be, it's going to take a longer time. EUR USD might move if you pick the right time on that one. Probably the New York session or something like that. But I'm telling you, GBP during London, you already know, got the biggest banks. Money is flowing through there a lot. So I'm picking GBP. Now you can pick AUD, JPY. Don't pick Canadian dollar. That one consolidates too much. Don't pick NZD. NZD is just too many wicks. When you're trying to catch 10 pips, you want the 10 to 12 pips to be smooth as possible. Okay? You don't want to be getting faked out all the time. And the NZD is a strong currency. So GBP and NZD is fighting all the time, which making you think it's about to break out, and it just wicks. Eventually it do break out, but it's playing with you along the way. So I'm picking GBP USD. Let's dive into charts and let me show you what's up. All right, so what I'm seeing here on this 15-minute chart, it's a Sunday and everything like that. So I'm seeing this big push up, consolidation is basically ranging, right? And then, I see this big drop off. Okay, we see this big drop off. So the first thing I'm thinking, like, okay, how can where's the momentum at? So I'm already plotting my fibs. So you can see right now, price is at a golden zone. Okay, price is at a golden zone, rejecting. Now I'm creating my scenarios. Okay, I'm thinking like, well, obviously if we break the top of this 618 and retest, I'm taking a buy back up to here to the supply zone. But if it breaks through this 50 moving average, because it started, maybe it's steaming out, it rejected. So if it breaks through this 50 moving average below this 50, that's momentum to get back into this downside trade, to this bearish trade here. So this is just a retest coming back up. And I don't need to hold it forever. I don't need to hold it for a very long time. I can just wait in the market for this type of setup. And there's a couple other ones that I use, but I can wait for something like this. If I see something like this, I can wait, boom, grab 10 pips, know that the momentum is on my side. Easy. I'm talking about 30 minutes or less probably, and you can make your money. Now, depending on the size of your account, you can make thousands of dollars or you can make hundreds. It doesn't matter. Learn this skill set. Learn this skill set right here. That is what's important. So if you can master this process of thinking, this method, then it's just a matter of time before you get your account over 50K, 100K, and you be bagging in $2,000 every 10 pips. Shoot, five pips and you'll grab $2,000. You know, it all depends on your capital, but just learn it. So that's my plan. So I'm like, yo, break this 50 moving average and break the golden zone, get below it. I take this trade. I will feel comfortable getting back into this downside. Now, this is the 15-minute trade. 15-minute chart. So you got to keep in mind that this little downtrend ain't much on a daily chart, on a 4-hour chart. It's just a lot. It looks like a lot on this 15-minute. But I'm just scalping, so it's no big deal. All right. So that's the game plan. Like, you want to find where the momentum is, and now I'm already thinking like ahead. I'm always thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead of what the market may do. So look at this area here. All right. So now if it breaks that 50, I'm gonna be looking to take profit along this area right in here. Okay, along this rejection area. So, okay, so now I break the 50, and now my entry is 40889. You can see the where I got in at on the left hand side of the screen over here. But that is my entry, 40889, and this is a momentum trade because it's breaking the 50. It's below the golden zone. Let me bring it back up for you. It's below the golden zone. You see how it's breaking below it? You see how it's closing? Okay, it's underneath the 50. You need to take that. You have to take that trade, okay? And take that for about 10 pips. Let me see. Let's say you take it right here. All right, easy 10 pips. Do you see when you wait? Now, when you were in here, in the middle, don't know where you at in the market, it's chop suey. In here, it's nothing but chop suey in between that golden zone. Wait till it break out of it. All right, so that was a sell. Let me show you a buy. And these are trades that I actually take. I'm not just around here pulling your leg. I'm not around here capping. So this right here is not to be ignored. Okay, all of this area, like, you cannot ignore this. You cannot ignore this stuff here. Okay, the reason why is because look at this. Big old uptrend. So I find golden zones within bigger golden zones, and just like how you have waves inside of waves, I find golden zones within golden zones, and I'm able to be skillful enough to pull it all together and make it, capitalize on it in the moment. So that is what I do. And so now we took the sell. Let me show you a buy situation I got in. So after that 10 pips, the mindset is very important. You cannot just hop into another trade just because it only, you got it in 30 minutes. You got it in 20, 25, 40 minutes. Like, you cannot just hop into another trade just thinking that you're just going to just kill it every single time. Find a strategy that allows you to trade less. Less is more. I'm telling you, it is. I promise you. So the goal is for you guys is to find a trading strategy that allows you to make money 75% of the time and trade less. Okay, so keep in mind this area right in here, okay, was very important. That's where you got this rejection at here. And remember, overall, this was an uptrend. So here's what I'm looking at. I want to go out to the daily chart. Let me go out to the daily chart right quick. So I go out to the daily chart, and I see this big doji candle sitting right here. where structure is. Right here where structure is. And there's a doji candle sitting there. Come on, you got to follow the money. You got to follow the momentum. So we already capitalized on that sell because it broke the golden zone and it was underneath the 50. We wasn't going to hold it forever. Now we can get into the momentum to the upside because that is now over. Let's go back to the 15-minute chart. So now we're on a 15-minute chart again. And the goal now is to plan ahead again. So I'm thinking like, yo, we already got the rejection here at this zone here. Okay. If it breaks the 50, I'm going to the upside because of what I saw on the daily chart. So now I'm thinking like, okay, the momentum is going to be somewhere when it breaks this 50. I'm not just taking breaks of 50. Take a buy when it break the 50 to the upside. Take a sell when it break the 50. I'm not doing that. That's reckless. As you can see, you can get caught on it. You got to pick the right times. So here we are breaking the 50. I got in at 40970. You can see the chart right over here on the left. And that is where I got in at. Why do you think you see the momentum going to the upside here? Because you're supposed to do top-down analysis. Look at the daily time frame. That gave you a doji. All it is was a doji. This whole big little downtrend on this 15-minute chart was just a doji. On the daily, telling you momentum, we're staying up to we're going to the upside. So I took this trade at 40970. You can see it. And it shot up for me. It was a beautiful thing. But you had to wait. I waited for it. And if I didn't see that doji candle on the daily, I wouldn't have took another trade because I was not prepared to take another trade. You feel me? But I happened to see it because I love doing top-down analysis. So you don't just be sitting on a 15-minute chart trying to scalp 10 pips. No. You when you scalping 10, 15, whatever it is, you still have to find the momentum in the market because you can get sucked into drawdown trading a silly bias you may have. Follow the markets. People be asking me, is this going to sell? Is this going to sell? I don't know. Create some scenarios. Create some situations create great situations to put yourself in. The market is going to move. Now create a strategy around it and just wait for the money to flow. Okay, wait for it because the market is going to show its hand. You just have to be there, be present, and also you got to know how to deal with it. The market is not going to do the same thing over and over and over. Okay, it's not going to do that. So you have to see these scenarios happen before. And I know after about, this big push up here, you see this, let me zoom in for you. After you see this big push up here, I know what's going to happen. It's going to pull back. That's what usually happens 80% of the time. It pulls back. So why am I going to be in this trade and then hold it? Like, I'd rather just take profit and let it pull back since I know it's going to pull back 80% of the time and find another entry somewhere at the bottom. Buy low, sell high type of thing. But I got other things to do, so I don't even care about the rest of this. So I took profit, got my little, 10, 12 pips or whatever it was, and I'm out of there. I'm going back to bed. I'm done. There's no need to be in the market because the house will win. So you got to be in the market, get out, rest, go back to your strategy, make sure you well equipped, you know how it works. You fine tune your strategy, make sure you're sharp, find another trade setup, win that one or lose it, whatever it is, close it down and do it again. Just repeat the same thing over and over and over. And that's how you be sharp. Okay. So I just wanted to show you how to catch these momentum trades by doing top-down analysis, by looking at a certain currency pair at a certain time of the day. I trade the London session, I trade GBP pairs, and I look at the currency heat wave. Okay, that's how I find the strength of them. All of that comes together. If you find the right pair at the right time, all of that stuff comes together. And of course, you got to have some knowledge in the Forex market. You got to have some knowledge. Hey guys, and on a separate note, I just bought my twins. Y'all know I got my twins, right? They like 1 and a half years old. They almost 18 months or whatever. I don't know, man. Who knows? They grow so fast. But I just bought them a big wheel. I never had a big wheel in my life. Right? That's what trading is about. You know, you're able to just get the kids the finer things in life. It's not all about that, but I do want them to have some enjoyment and have some things. I was never able to have anything hardly when I was growing up. My dad wasn't around. My mama always working, but seemed to be broke. I saw she said, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. But I never had a big wheel, you know, with those cars and everything. So I bought my twins a big wheel, right? So I bought them a big wheel, and I'm about to let them ride it for the first time. I just want to see the glow in their eyes. I want to see the excitement, the joy, the smile, the grins they have. I just want to go out and see it. So hey, let's go out. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. You ride, boy. Out here with my wife and the kids, having a good time out here.
Yes.
Hey, the kids love it. They love it, don't they?
Yes, they do. They just cheesing.
Man, they loving it. Hey, did you have one when you was little?
I don't think so.
I always wanted one. I saw them in the store. They was like $300, $400, $500. They still cost a lot of money, and they got a lot of room to grow in that thing too, don't they?
Yeah. They some little small babies right now, but they getting bigger.
Hey, I can't be having all the toys and not giving the kids the toys too, huh? Hey, they blessed. We blessed, y'all. We blessed. Stay blessed, y'all. And if you can, bless your kids and have some fun. Hey, you might can't have a little car for your kids to play with, but hey, you can get a little
quality time.
Y'all can just go to the park and have a good old time, y'all. Let's get it. Because without knowledge, none of that stuff matters. None of that stuff matters. Invest in yourself before you start investing in the market, before you start dumping money in the market. Invest in yourself. Invest in your mindset, your knowledge on this Forex market. We get all type of coaches, all type of mentors and everything, you know, life mentors, you know, getting fit, those mentors, those coaches, health coaches, right? All type of stuff. But when it comes to this, people think that they can just, hey, let me, you know, read this book. Let me just watch this couple of videos here and there, and I'm going to learn how to do this. It just doesn't work that way. That is a good start. That is a good start. But you need coaching, daily coaching. You need to get this stuff drilled in your mind. And that's what I do at Trend Trading Academy. I would love to help you guys. It is built on integrity. It's black and white. There's like no messing around. There's no recruiting. We don't do that. We focus on trading. We get right to the money. And I would love to help you because I want to see you guys become profitable so you can get your time freedom back. I want you guys to be independent traders so you can get your time freedom back. That is what it's about. All right. Not the money so much. It's time. Time is what's important. So that's my mission and it won't stop. Hey, look, guys, if you like to use Bollinger Bands, like I have a 10 pip a day strategy using the Bollinger Bands as well. Check that video right over there. It's going to help you. It's going to lace you up. It's a good one. This is 2021, but that was the other one I made. All right. It's kind of built around Bollinger Bands if you just happen to like Bollinger Bands. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and until next time, let's make this money, baby. Peace.